welcome. Whenever and wherever here is for you today, I'm glad you found this practice for when you're having one of those days or weeks or years, where or someone has told you that yoga might be helpful, or or someone's told you that just to get moving and you'll feel better. The hacks like leaving your tennis shoes or yoga mat by your bed, or packing a workout bag, a gym bag, before the night before you want to work out. And yet, with all that information, you're still having a hard time getting out of bed. So this is a practice you can do in bed. You can stay right where you are. You can sit up if you want. You can roll over to your back, which is what I'm going to do here, and get comfortable. Of course, you want to make a commitment not to go back to sleep, so maybe toss off the covers a little bit, shift around, close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. And I like to set a group intention before I start a class, so may all of us together be protected. May all of us together be nourished. May we work together with great energy. May our study together be brilliant and effective. May we not hate or dispute with one another. May there be peace within us, peace all around us, peace to and from everything and everyone we encounter. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Deep open mouth sigh. Deep breath in through your nose. Deep sigh out. Take the deepest breath you've taken all day. Open your mouth and sigh it out. And then just as you inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, just notice how you feel. Sitting here, lying here, breathing here. Every time you inhale, every time you exhale. Maybe you shift your hips around, shift your shoulders around, shift your arms around a little bit. And then you can start with either side. I'm going to start by taking a full body stretch as I inhale. And then as you exhale, bend one of your knees. I'm going to do the left knee first and then roll over to the right side. And just rest on your side here. You can use your arms as a pillow. You can use an actual pillow if you have one there that's handy. And then just let your body relax here and release here. And the next time you inhale, rotate your bent knee up. So I'm rotating my left knee up, left foot flat on the floor, shoulders down the back. Notice how that feels on the inside of the groin, along the adductors, along the inseam, how this feels in your knee and your ankle and your toes. And then use an exhale to bring that knee into your body. Rotate the ankle around in one direction and then the other direction. And then lift that left leg up. You can keep that left hand behind your thigh or under your shin. You can hold your head up with your arm, but just take a moment to point your toes away from your body and then exhale, flex the toes towards the nose. Inhale, extend through the ankle. Exhale, flex. Do that 2 or 3 more times, following the breath. And then next time you exhale, hug the knee in. Give a little squeeze, maybe move the leg around a little bit. And then stretch the leg up and do that again about 3 more times. Extending through the ankle as you inhale, flexing through the ankle as you exhale. And then exhale, flex and hold. You could, if it's accessible to you, reach up, grab that big toe with your peace fingers, lock it off with your thumb, or maybe you just hold on to the outside of your shin or ankle. You can even just keep your hand behind your thigh. But either way, press down onto the right side or the side that's on the bed or on the floor. If you decided to get on a mat, get on the floor. And then press that lifted heel away from the body, pressing the shoulders away from your back. Just take a moment to be here. Take a moment to breathe here. Getting your body ready to move. It's good to just stretch out a little bit here. And then you're going to use your core, and as you exhale, roll to your back, keeping that arm and leg extended out. You might hold on to the opposite side of the bed. And just take a moment to be here. Take a moment to breathe here. And the next time you inhale, lift that leg back up. Exhale, give it a little squeeze. And then stretch the left leg out to meet the right. And then we're going to do the other side. And I'm just going to flip around, but you could do the other side right where you are. You don't have to flip around at all. But either way, bend that opposite knee. And then as you exhale, roll to your side. So now I'm rolling onto my left side. Right knee comes across the body here, just kind of hanging out for a moment. Seeing how that feels. And then inhale, rotate that knee up so the foot's flat. And again, just check in. Notice how the inseam feels, how the groin muscles feel, how the knee and the ankle feel. And then exhale, hug that knee in, rotate the ankle around in one direction, and then the other direction. And then stretch that leg straight up in the air. Get as extended as possible so your quadriceps, the front of the thigh, is firm. Kneecap lifting towards the hip. Inhale, point the right toes away. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Do that 2 or 3 more times. And then exhale, hug the knee in. Adjust your body a little bit. You want as straight line as possible, and then lift that leg back up. Flex and point, extend and flex. 2 or 3 more times, and then hold. If you can grab a hold of the peace finger with your big toe, do that. Otherwise, just hold on to the ankle, the arch or the shin. Press the heels away from each other, shoulders press down towards your hips. And then you just be here and you breathe here. Again, getting ready to move here. You could do this pretty much anywhere you have a solid surface. You could do this while you're reading in bed or watching TV. And then you're going to use your core and exhale to roll to your back so that arm and leg stretch out. And then feel how that feels again along the groin muscles, along the adductors. This is just a great thing to do for your hips. Flex your ankles. So you're also getting into the back of your legs. And then lift that leg up. And then exhale, give it a little squeeze and let it relax down. And now roll to whichever side is comfortable for you. And then see if you can make your way into a child's pose or puppy dog. So if you bring your toes to touch behind you, sink your hips to your heels, forehead and nose come down, and you find that your ankles or the soles of your feet are cramping, just separate your knees and your feet, curl the toes under, and then sink back. You can use one or both hands as a pillow, or again, maybe you have a pillow handy. Cross your arms, turn your head to the left. So you start to move up the body, start to release a little more tension in the body. Get rid of that fatigue that you've had from a good night's sleep or maybe a restless sleep. But you just want to shake the sleep off. Lift your head up and turn your head to the other direction. Maybe switch the cross of your arms. And then slide your body forward, stretching your legs out behind you. You're going to come into a little bit of a Sphinx pose here with your elbows in front of your chest so you can look down your Sphinx nose and see the backs of your elbows without turning your head. If you're pregnant, a prenatal option here would be to make sure you have a rolled up towel or blanket or the pillow underneath your hips and thighs so that you're not actually squashing baby in belly. You can always hold your head up if you want to get a little extra extension through your spine. again, you could do this reading in bed, watching TV, thinking about what you're going to do next, or just being here and breathing here. And then we're going to just press back, lift your body up, and this time I'm going to be very specific. You're going to slide your right knee forward and have a seat so that your right sole is up against your left inner thigh. Left heel is in that broken wing variation, slightly outside of the left hip. So it's that mermaid stag or deer pose, or that 90-90 or that Z-sit. Sit up nice and tall as you inhale. Exhale, rotate your upper body to the right. Left hand cups your right knee, right hand comes behind. And you might find that when you do this the first time, your body's like, ooh, not ready for a big twist. So maybe you come back to center as you inhale, and then exhale, twists a little bit. But just be mindful if you're adding that movement in there. And then maybe after the third one, you just hold the twist. Lift your heart up, relax your shoulders down your back. I'm using the pillows to hold onto that right hand, support that right hand. And then inhale, come back to center. And as you exhale, fold over your right shin. You can use your blankets to support your upper body here, or bring the pillow around. Hold your head up. And focus on how it feels to be here, to breathe here. Start breathing into those places that are still feeling a little lethargic, a little sleepy, a little restless maybe. Lift your body up. Hug that left knee in, give it a little squeeze, and then bring it around in front or on top of the right leg. Sit up nice and tall for a moment. One of my favorite things to do is just to fold forward in this particular pose. It's Sukhasana, easy pose. And then lift your body up. Hug the knees in. Drop the knees over to the other side. So now your left sole is up against your right inner thigh, right heel in that broken wing variation. I'm going to adjust my covers a little bit since I don't have a pillow on both sides. I could have put pillows on both sides. That could be handy. Either way, sit up nice and tall as you inhale. Exhale, rotate your upper body to the left. And again, if there's a little cramping going on, maybe you sit on the pillows. Maybe you bring your body back to center as you inhale. Exhale, rotate to the left again a couple of times. And then on that third time, you just hold that twist and breathe. And then come back to center and fold over your left shin. Maybe holding your head up. We're just finding balance here, finding balance within the imbalance. Sometimes we need more imbalance to get into balance. So you just do that little extra bit of work. And then lift your body up. Hug your right knee in. Bring it in front or on top of your left shin. Extend your arms out and just take a moment to be here. Take a moment to breathe here. Decide if you want to stay upright or if you want to fold forward. And then take a moment, sit up, and just kind of scan your body for a moment. Rosa Parks once said, I've learned over the years that when one's mind is made up, this diminishes fear. Knowing what must be done does away with fear. Usually in my group practices, after we do a little bit of movement, after we set our group intention and we do a little movement, we each set our own individual intention. So you could bring your hands together to your heart center, or bring your one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, closing your eyes if that's comfortable for you. And take a moment to bring your awareness to your goal, your desire, your reason for being on the mat today. What's something you want to get done today? And how will doing that thing bring you peace, balance, maybe even joy? You can bring your awareness to someone other than yourself, someone you'd like to energetically support. Maybe someone who inspires you or someone you inspire. Maybe someone you've never met, someone you will never meet. Even you could bring your awareness to one of your master teachers, one of your precious jewels, one of those people who maybe hasn't figured out the best way to support you. But either way, offer up your efforts as a loving and compassionate dedication. Let's unify the breath. Exhale all your air out. Take the deepest breath you've taken all day. Open your mouth and sigh it out. And then just let your breath flow in through your nose and out through your nose. And that's the practice. Thank you so much for sharing this time and sharing this space and sharing this practice. This is my first offering for the 12th annual Kiss My Asana yogathon. I'm going to be making a video every day this week. That's the plan. And I hope you'll join me. Please like, subscribe, and please leave me a 7-word comment. That'll just help with the algorithm. And I'll see you next time.